Microsoft Dynamics SL is an enterprise resource planning solution that helps streamline business processes, deliver insight, and connect project management and accounting across company divisions and locations. With Microsoft Dynamics SL, you have exactly the tools you need to drive business growth. You're about to experience just a few of the latest enhancements to Microsoft Dynamics SL 2011. You'll see features that add advanced project functionality, both remotely, through the business portal, and in the full client interface. Let's see how easy it is for a project manager to add a new task to an existing project. In Microsoft Dynamics SL 2011, all the actions you need to do your work are conveniently organized in the business portal. You can access the business portal over the internet 24/7. Here, on the Business Portal Project Center page, you can create and approve projects and budgets, assign resources, enter times, and more. Just click to add a new task. Now, assign it a new task ID. If you like, you can enter a task description. Now you can assign resources to the new task. To add a new line, simply click Add Line. Again, enter a task ID. Now you can assign the task to an employee and assign time parameters to the project. You can also estimate how long this task will take. Microsoft Dynamics SL automatically calculates the estimated amount based on the employee's labor rate and the estimated hours. The enhanced budgeting feature not only calculates labor budgets automatically, but also creates a revenue budget. You can choose to load the budget for the entire project or only the revised task. Here, the system automatically created two budget revision lines, one for the labor budget and one for the revenue budget. Now, you can update the budget revision status to show that it's complete. You might want to enter a description of the changes. Because the project budget has just increased, these revisions must be approved by a supervisor. Let's now change roles to the supervisor. In the Project Center, a project communicator message alerts you that budget revisions are awaiting your approval. From the Document Approvals page, you can approve or reject time and expense reports, invoices, and budget revisions. To drill down into any of the revisions, click that project's detail link. Watch how easy it is to approve the budget change. Just 4 clicks. Here's how that revenue budget was calculated. The enhanced budgeting feature includes 2 new fields for defining the method used to calculate your revenue budget. On the right, you can see fields for Revenue Budget Rate Type and Revenue Budget Calc Method, which is set to hours times rate. Now you'll step back into the role of Project Manager and track your time using the Project FlexTime feature in Microsoft Dynamics SL. You may work on a number of different jobs, each with a different labor class. Microsoft Dynamics SL provides a flexible time tracking tool that makes it easy to enter daily time spent and make changes to project categories. All active projects in the system automatically show up in the Project Flex Time screen. This makes it quick and easy to enter time worked. Just click on the fields. If you need to make a correction, that's easy to do. For instance, let's say you finished the third project ahead of schedule and shouldn't have put time against it. To remove information, you simply click Delete Row. You can also modify values in other lines. From here, you can modify the project, task ID, subtask, labor class, or company codes. In the background, notice that a new time entry row was added to the time card. In the foreground, notice how Project FlexTime provides optional fields for keeping track of time against union codes, work types, shifts, and more. You can choose to display, hide, or disable these fields from the Options menu. Now you can enter your time in the correct row. Now you can submit your time card to your supervisor. Remember to change your time card status. Now let's switch roles again and see how a supervisor would use the Microsoft Dynamics SL Business Portal to review and approve employee time cards. This is the Business Portal page of a supervisor. Because project managers work on many different projects throughout the week, their time cards have a lot of line items to review. The new Line Item Approvals page in the Microsoft Dynamics SL 2011 Business Portal simplifies the approval task for supervisors. Here, you can review all lines with the same project and task at one time and choose to accept or reject them as a group. Or you can simply click the plus sign to expand the lines and approve or reject individual line items. You can accept or reject this time card line by line by selecting the appropriate checkboxes. As a precaution, the system lets you know how many line items you accepted or rejected. If you're going to be out of the office, you can delegate temporary authority for project-related approvals to other managers, supervisors, or employees. To do so, simply set the delegation period. You can select each delegation individually, or click one button to select them all at once. To delegate approval authority to a coworker, either type in his or her name, or look up the person's project employee ID. Another option is to choose predefined values for each project user. These values are maintained for each project employee in Microsoft Dynamics SL. Now, when any items need approval during your absence, an email notification will go to both you and those to whom you have delegated approval. Next, let's change roles again and see how a project administrator would use the Project Transaction Transfer feature in Microsoft Dynamics SL to set up new projects and correct invoices. Let's say, for example, that some project expense transactions were entered to the wrong account category for a project. Using the Project Transaction Transfer screen, you can easily reassign the incorrect entries and create an accurate invoice for the customer. In the top portion of the Project Transaction Transfer screen, you can select criteria to filter which project transactions are loaded and visible on screen. Your first step is to reclassify the account category in lines 2, 3, and 4 to the same one. You can make the updates all at one time by selecting the Selected for Bulk Edit checkbox on each of those lines, and then clicking Bulk Edit at the bottom of the screen. These fields allow you to transfer transactions to different projects, tasks, account categories, GL accounts, and GL subaccounts. In this case, Your next step is to reclassify the selected transactions to a different account category and GL account. Of course, you can also make changes to one transaction at a time. For instance, you can reclassify line 1 to the Labor Serve account category. You can also split existing lines into multiple projects using the Split Transaction button. Now that you've saved your changes, you can release them. You can check your work by opening the Transaction Detail Inquiry screen and entering the project you just corrected. Enter the account category. When you're finished reviewing these changes, you can review other transactions. The 3 lines at the bottom of the grid are the 3 lines that were transferred out of account category Labor ARCH. As you've just seen, Microsoft Dynamics SL has many advanced yet easy-to-use features for managing projects. By streamlining processes and making information available in real time through the Business Portal, Microsoft Dynamics SL can help you manage projects to accelerate business growth. Thanks for watching.